前回の続きからやっていきたいと思います。前回の続きというか、これか。とりあえず分かっとるやつ、とりあえずちょっと邪魔なやつはどかして、はるさんおはようございます。おはようございます。とりあえずいけそうなやつからくっつけて、ピタゴラスイッチと、違うな。邪魔なやつは置いといて、こっちも天気悪いわ今日は。いやー、邪魔なやつは、こうか。よいしょ。で、よいしょ。ちょっとこれであっちやっといて。よいしょ。クリップで入れた？ちょっとこれあっちやっといて。なんかつながっとる。なんかもうちょっとこっちらへんとか。ちゃほんで、じゃあな。こうね。こうで、こうで。こっちで、こうで。非常になんとかんとかな。いや、別にそんな難しくはないと思うけど、思いますと。ジグゾーパズルみたいなもんやと思うけどね。違うな。あとは、あら。所有者がどういうことについては、違うな。そう。おっと、いける。違うの。あれ違うの。どれだ？ 思議な。あれ誰だ、上から攻めていくか。違う。展示会。あれ違う。どこだ？どれだ？どこから攻めていこう。おっと。で、このクイーってなったとこなんだ。違うな。違うな。おっと違うな。微妙に違うな。どっから攻めていこう。文章がよくわかんないんだな。おっしゃ。で、じゃ警備どうのこうの。警備について、じゃじゃこれだな。あちゃ。これに思っておりますと。違うのこれ。違うの。違う。といて、これとこれなんかできてるの。あれいつの間にか。 えーっとで、ちゃん。これな、邪魔だな。ちょっと待って。よっしゃ。よっしゃ。メドフスキー。よいしょ。で、あとは、拝見。あれで、よいしょ。光栄に思っておりますと。
It was the letter from Henri confirming that Vera's security had the contract for the exhibition. And it also revealed who was in charge at Vera. A guy called Medovsky.
メドフスキー。
At first glance, it all seemed pretty run-of-the-mill. But why was Henri thanking Medovsky for being generous? And why was he pleased to represent him?
あなたの代理を務めることを心に思っております。
Maybe Medovsky was the owner we've been looking for. It didn't add up. I had a gut feeling. There was something fishy going on.
あとなんだ？シュレッダーもういい。
The shredder had died.
スクーターはもういいか。
It was a piece.
箱。
The box was empty.
ガラクタの山。あとここは
The air vent had
小さなつまみがある。
the air vent
調べる。
through the grill, but it was too.
はっきりわからない。
I only had a few matches.
クリップ。
The paper clip was perfect for the job. There was definitely something.
取ってくれ。
Now, what are you? Gotcha. Well, would you believe
it was a gun, and very likely the one that had been used to shoot Henri.
Aha! So, what have we here? L'Américain? You will rue the day you crossed my path, because now you are caught in my net like a little red herring.
Inspector, I'm investigating the robbery.
No, monsieur. You are breaking and entering an innocent storeroom.
I found the murder weapon.
Found? No. Planted? Yes. Move! Arrest this man and take him to the station.
ぶち込んでおけ。
I shall squeeze you, Monsieur Stobart.
さあ、ニコのアパートで。
Thanks, Ronnie. I just wish I'd got some better shots of the killer.
Are you kidding? That stuff from the hip, very dramatic. You did good, Nico.
So, what's next?
Get me an interview with the owner, and you've got Sunday's front page.
I'm on it already.
Keep me up to speed. Let me know before you write anything up, okay?
Of course. Oh, gotta go. Monsieur?
Are you Nicole Collard?
Yes, can I help you?
I
Can
need
I
to
help
sit
you?
down.
え、何？
You'd better come in.
誰やねん。
It was full of...
まあ、自分ちか。自分ち、ニコのカメラ。
I loved...
コンピュー
It
ター。
was my computer.
コンピューターって言うんだ。
The bin was full.
ワインの瓶。
Would you like...
Yes, those stairs are a nightmare.
飲むんかい。
That's better.
So, what can I do for you, monsieur?
そうそう、ご用件は。
My name is Tiago Marquez.
うん。ティアゴ・マルケス。
I saw your report on the robbery. I found your address.
うんうんうん。よいしょ、調べた。
I came straight away. I needed to see you.
And why is that?
The stolen painting, La Malédiction. It belongs to me.
本当かよ。いや、私のものと。
Ronnie had wanted me to interview the owner, and now here he was. Or rather, he was somebody who claimed to be the owner. So the stolen painting is yours. Tell me more.
La Malédiction belonged to my family in Catalonia in the 30s, before the Civil War.
お、話が長くなりそうだ。うん、うん。
So what was it doing here in Paris?
The fascists stole it in 1938. They killed my father, but not me. I escaped.
ああ、なるほどね。最初にパパが殺された息子さんのやつか。
I have been looking for it ever since. You have to help me find it.
Tell me about yourself.
I am Tiago Marquez, the rightful owner of La Malédiction.
正当な所有者ね。
What else is there?
You traveled all the way from Catalonia?
No, since the war, I've lived in France, in the southwest. And now I want the painting back.
Did you lose all your family in the civil...
When they came for us in 38, I fled with my mother. But my father was not so lucky.
I'm sorry.
I would have stayed and fought for freedom, but I was just a boy.
ヘルプ。
You've got my attention, but if I'm to help you, I need more to go on.
I have something. This old photograph. See the painting above the fireplace?
Yes, it's La Malédiction.
おうお
The
う。
photograph suddenly appeared to link the old man to the painting.
うんうん。
You took the photographs at that robbery, huh?
I did, yes.
I need to see them.
Why?
Please,
Why?
I must see.
All right. Here they are.
冒頭の写真。
Here's the thief Mick.
What is that tattoo on his arm?
タトゥー。
Looks like a skull and crossbones. Headhunters, hmm?
どこのとこのヘッドハンター。
You will find him.
I can try.
You must, mademoiselle.
This shot.
It's perfect.
Perfect?
Finally, la malédiction in all its splendor. The lines, the color, the detail.
Then take it. That shot is no good to...
Really?
This is the best...
Yes, it is how I recognize la malédiction.
It does look like the...
So close.
強盗、強盗。
This one was rejected.
Who is this?
Just a friend. He insured the painting.
So, he will know who is this liar who claims to own.
I don't think he... In front of shop.
強
That
盗。
tattoo is really...
Yes.
あとはヒントはなさそうかな。
Marquez's story was very interesting, but I needed to corroborate it. I wondered if the gallery kept ownership. And while I didn't wholly trust him, this was the one lead that I didn't want to lose. Where are you staying?
What? Nowhere. Here, perhaps.
いやいや、どこに住んでるかって話や。
I didn't want him to stay in my... My neighbor is out of town for a few days. You could stay there.
連日の住人が街を留守にしてる。
Yes, that would be good. Thank you.
で、勝手に止めさせるの？
Let's go. Adam said that he would leave the spare key up.
いいんかいそれ。不法侵入じゃねえのかいそれ。
My neighbor had left a key for me, which reminded me I hadn't watered his plant. The key wasn't there. The door was locked.
ね、マットの下に置いてあるって言ってるけど、他の隙間。
The gap was wide.
ガム。ガムでべっちょり。
Using the sticky chewing gum, I was able to fish out the key.
いいよ。
The door was locked.
鍵で。よいしょ。
This will do.
Glad it's up to standard. Ronnie had promised me the front page if I got an interview with the paintings. And here was a crazy Spaniard claiming to be just that.
ちょっとおかしなスペイン人。
I needed to find out who had put the painting up for sale. Maybe there was more to find at the gallery.
画廊日記持ってもらう。
Len was sitting outside the cafe. He looked
Len.
dazed. Hello, Monsieur Len.
レインどうも。
Ah, the delectable Nicole Collard, super sleuth.
I was hoping I'd find you here.
Always available for a lovely lady such as yourself.
話聞くんかい。
What do you know about the owner of La Malédiction?
That was Henri's business. He found the painting and did the deal with the
ラ
owner.
ンリーがあの絵を見つけ、町にちょっと交渉したんだよ。
Would anybody else know anything about the owner?
Not likely. He kept especially quiet about that one.
秘密主義。
But he always kept a manifest for every exhibition.
うーん。
Henri's death.
Yes. The loss is...
画廊音痴。
I'm writing a follow-up piece on the gallery theft.
Ah, so you need an inside view. Authoritative.
Something like that.
The police have finished in the gallery. We could chat in the office. It's much more comfortable.
オフィスだな、その
More... I might even be able to rustle up a little
また
bottle
ナン
of
パが。
Maybe later.
Maybe...
マニフェスト。
You mentioned the manifest. How would one...
One might start in the
う
office.
ん、オフィ
That's
ス
where all...
ね。
About...
Of course, my dear.
うーん、行くしかねえか。
That sounds great.
We can discuss...
A cozy chat with... But it was my best hope, if I wanted to
う
get
ん
it. So, what are we...
体もたそう。オフィスを調べて、
After you, my dear.
The place was heaving with junk. As Lane sat down, something stuck out from beneath the
クッ
cushion.
ションの下。
Whatever it was.
Come, join me. You will be gentle with me, won't you?
Oh, I'm never gentle, Monsieur Lane.
Oh.
うーんどうしようかな。
The bottles were completely empty. A wonderfully painted...
像を調べる。
Henri had... It was nothing. I wasn't going to...
うーんと、
Make yourself...
The lamp? It looked...
うーん、電話、
It was an old...
カレ
The
ンダー、
calendar was marked with the date. I
時計
don't...
のバス、
With what I...
時計
There was nothing special.
ポ
It
ス
was a post...
タ
The
ー、
headline was a group called...
Come.
There was nothing in all... The gallery looked...
押し花、
Henri... He had true...
ギター、
I guessed it was Henri. It had to be...
うーん、こいつをどかしたいってことか。
Lane hadn't noticed the folder. With that amount of... The only way to get hold of it was...
の気をそらすしかない。色仕掛けか。
If I try to...
うーん
Monsieur Lane?
Hector, please.
So you really don't know who owns this up?
I'm sorry, my dear, I really don't.
I see Henri had a statue of himself.
Yes, for a man of high aspiration, he had alarmingly low taste. Nevertheless, I shall miss him. We were like family.
What will happen to this place now?
Henri's widow will decide, poor soul. She may find it in her heart to keep me around.
Oh, I'm sure she will. Is there anything you
well.
can tell me about the painting?
It was an absolute treat to come across it. A true undiscovered gem.
There's no denying it is a fantastic painting. What can you tell me about the religious significance?
Of course, there is a deep religious symbolism locked within the
宗
painting
教的
too.
意味。
Central to this must be the pantheon of saints.
聖人たちの伝道、グラスを
Oh, Hector.
シャンパンか。
Perhaps I
言
will.
わせ言わせ。
But of course, champagne, nature's balm in troubled times.
えーっと、
To
Champagne.
new friend.
Too lo-
あ、ナイス。
Oh mon Dieu, that is so cold!
果敢にシャンパン。
Silly me.
I'll have to drive.
よっしゃ。
In the folder was a list of all the paintings in the exhibition. It was. And next to it was the
メ
owner's
ドフ
name.
スキー。
Mr. The police had obviously.
じゃ
I had what I needed for my story.
よし。逃げろ。
Monsieur Lane, thanks for every.
Ma chérie, no need to leave so soon. It's only a little sp-
はい、さよなら。それからしばらく後。
And I found out who claims to own La Malediccio. Some guy named. Sounds Russian, right?
Medovsky, my god.
どうもどうも、ラチコさん。おはよう、おはよう、メドフスキー。メドフスキー。
Who is he?
He's new on the oligarch block.
新興財閥の代表。
Fresh into London from Russia with ambition and a bloody reputation.
こ
Collard, this is way over your head.
う、大物ってことか。
I'm gonna put a more experienced crime journalist on the story. I can't afford for you to get hurt.
犯罪記者に回そう。
Relax, Ronnie. This is my story. Leave it with me. Let's discuss it over lunch tomorrow.
Okay. But don't do See you tomorrow.
Ronnie didn't trust me on this story, but I wasn't going to let him give it to someone else.
そうよ、私の記事よっていうこと
I
ね。
was going to have to. Come in.
誰？
Hi, George. Great to see you.
Hope you don't mind me just dropping in.
No, not at all. How are you getting on?
Pretty good. I found the gun that was used in the robbery.
おうお
I'm impressed.
う。でもお前逮捕されてなかったっけ？
Yeah? Well, Nave wasn't. He accused me of trying to plant it.
そう。
And
そうそうそう。
then he threw me into a cell.
そうそうそう、留置場に放り込まれとったやろ、お前。
He couldn't make a stick, of course, so he had to let me go this
決済
morning.
まで釈放。
But he's convinced I'm involved. So if I put a foot wrong, he'll nail me next time.
今度は逮捕。
But, hey, on the bright side, have I got a...
長い話が済み。以下省略。
Annette, the manager at Vera Security, lied about the owner of the company. When I pieced together that shredded letter, I got a name. Medovsky.
メドフスキー。
Medovsky. That's the same guy who claims to own La Malediccio.
What? He owns the painting and Vera Security? He has to be the one behind this whole scam.
そいつがこの事件の黒幕か。
You're telling.
よっしゃ、行くぜ。
We have to be sure.
お、じいさん。
What the?
I cannot sleep on that bed. It is too soft.
George, this is Senor Marquez.
Nice to meet you.
So you are this George, huh?
Senor Marquez is staying in the apartment across the hall. Apparently, he's the real owner of La
本当もう所
Malediccio.
有者ね。
What? I thought you said Medovsky was the owner.
Senor Marquez claims the painting was stolen from his family during the Spanish Civil War.
Really? Do you have any proof?
職は
Senor Marquez, could you...
How can we prove this?
The dates would tie up, George.
男。
Who's this?
My father. When they came for us in 38, I fled with my mother. But my
女。
Who's
母親
this?
my mother, a good woman, a saint.
マルケス長が。そ
A pair of statues stood on.
う。いい。
That's definitely La Malediccio hanging on the wall?
It belonged to my family, so it belongs to me.
If the painting really was stolen during the 1930s, then this Medovsky guy has no legitimate... But how can I be sure that...
I can prove it. You see the medallion he's wearing? He gave it to me just before he died. This medallion has been in our family for hundreds of years.
メダリオン。
It's definitely a snake eating its own tail.
自
That's
分の
also
尾
in
を
the
食う
painting.
ヘビ。ウロボロスか。
It is the Ouroboros.
ウロボロ
The what?
The Ouroboros. It is a sign of
Ouroboros.
my people, my family, my faith. The Gnostics. My father was a Gnostic leader. La Malediccio is sacred to the Gnostics. Hence they both display the Ouroboros.
A priest I met said the painting was the devil's work, a thing of evil.
Ha! Do not believe all you hear from whatever you think.
If Marquez was the true owner of Malad, might be tough to prove, but if I could, we wouldn't have to pay out on the insurance.
So, if the painting belongs to you, how did Medovsky get it?
The fascists stole it. It went to Madrid, then Berlin, then, after the war, to Moscow.
モスクワに。
After that, it was lost. Until now.
We need to talk to this Medovsky, but how do we find him?
そうやな。黒幕とどうやって。ニコさんと。
Hey, Nico?
Yes, George?
What do we know about this Medovsky character?
Ronnie said he was dangerous and very rich. He claims to be the owner of La Malediccio.
And appears to be the boss of Vera's security who were supposed to protect it. Now that kind of figures. The best way to steal something is to get hired to look after it. But why steal a painting you already own?
自分が持ってる絵を盗む必
We
要
need
があ
to talk to...
る。うんうん。
To do that, we need... So let's go over what...
Okay, well, he had a distinctive
そう
tattoo
そう
on
入れ墨して。
And his helmet had Waterloo motors across it.
うん。
not a lot.
Why would somebody steal their own paint?
Insurance scam?
I get the impression that Henri was somehow
うん
involved.
うん。何が関わってた。
I found the gun that Henri was shot with at
If Medovsky owns Vera Security, it means that he must...
Well, it can't be Annette, but she has to be involved in some
う
way.
ん。アネッテが知ってるか。
You said the thief had a tattoo.
On his arm, it was a skull and crossbones with headhunters.
We need to track down Waterloo Motors.
ロータルモータース。
Have you tried the...
I've been kind of bit.
Okay. Waterloo Station, Battle of Waterloo, Waterloo Kebab, Waterloo Sunset. Ah, here we go. Waterloo Motors.
Motor.
It's a garage in
London
London.
or
I'll
Zurich
send the
also.
number to your...
でもダメ。
Nico,
Yes?
so
Yes,
I'm
Of course. Ronnie said that Medovsky...
What do you think of this?
Not...
なんとも思わない。じゃあビスケットについては。
I'm pretty surprised this cookie is held up.
Gotta work on...
バラバラになっ
Here's
て
the
るの。
proof that
Interesting.
the theft.
We'll get to...
Smell this.
Oh, zut alors. I had an uncle who used to wear that. Maman told me to...
Do you want to borrow?
Word of advice, George. Never say that on a first date.
マ
What do you
ッチ
think
は
of this?
Not.
じゃあゴキブリ
Hey,
ゴブリ
Nico.
入った。
Oh, get that horrible thing away.
そらそうやな。
This paper.
Well, you've
カウンター
Nico
で
had
カメラ。
Nico's. I wished she could
テスト。
look like.
所持品でモータースク。
Waterloo Motors.
Hi.
How can I help you?
My name is George Stobart. I'm investigating a murder that was committed here in Paris.
What's that got to do with us?
ウォータールモータースのヘ
The
リ。
guy we're looking for was wearing a helmet with Waterloo Motors on it.
Oh, yeah. It's a very popular helmet.
人気商品。
I don't suppose you know who might have bought one?
Well, not unless you got any more information.
じゃあ
The
タトゥー
killer had a tattoo on his. It said Headhunters.
Oh, I know that guy.
お
Yeah, he bought one of our helmets just the other day.
Terrific.
Yeah. He brings his boss's Merc here to have it serviced. Word to the wise, though. I hear he don't mess about. The car's registered on Dutchy Street, if there's any help.
車の住所はダッチストリー
I mean, that's all I know, mate.
No, that's more than enough. You've been a great help.
See ya.
Bingo.
good work. And now we've got.
How about a trip to London?
I thought you'd never ask.
ト。よし。
The bed is on. But it will do. Come back quickly.
ロンドン見て。
London cabbies. Gotta love them.
This is the place. Here on the right. To afford a place like this in London, you've got to be good at something.
の立派な家やの。てか豪邸やな。
So, we clear on how we're going to do.
Yeah, we're two insurance investigators, see? We finagle our way inside, butter Madovsky up, and then get the dirt up, right?
お世辞を言って尻尾をつかむ。
Fenudo?
Yeah, finagle. You
手段を
remember
選ばずってことか。
Josh, how could
good, because I suspect...
you go?
もん。
Guy.
インターホン。ブンブン。
Hmm.
返事がないそこに俺やんけ。
The bush was perfectly.
庭師さん、ちょっと。
Excuse me? Hello?
On your bike, darling. This is a private residence.
個人の敷地。
We're here to see Mr. Madovsky.
So,
運転
I
手。
don't suppose you know Mr.
and who the hell might you be?
I'm Nico Callar, and this is my colleague, George Stobart.
Well, isn't that coat? Can you count, darling?
数を数えるよ。
Yes, of
Well then, one, I don't know you or laughing boy here from Adam. 2, you ain't got no business round here.
2つ、ここに義務仕事はない。
And 3, I don't like French birds.
うん、フランス女は好きじゃない。
Comprenez?
it was top. Hi.
What are you?
俺聴覚が褒める。そう。
Bush? This is so much more than just a bush.
Oh, I am sorry.
It's art, love. Or to be precise, topiary. And as everybody
彫
knows,
刻トピリトピアリトピアリ
Topiary is a transition form.
that's right. A statement of man's dominance over nature. A metaphor for the human condition.
And yet,
It's not enough.
not for the big questions.
Life.
Right and wrong.
Tell me that.
You struggle, monsieur?
Day and night.
That is the human condition.
Can we ever escape it?
It is possible
何の話やねん
through meditation.
I see.
It is our own.
Well, you've given me food for thought, you.
Anytime.
Much appreciated.
You are welcome.
So, anyway, this is my... What do you think?
皇帝
It's a very nice.
的な鳥
Eagle? A two-headed eagle.
Result. Get
お
in
お
there.
ーそこ
Yes, it's a Russian Imperial Eagle for the boss.
おお
You spotted it straight off. I owe you one, lady. You have got that rare quality. Real in...
No, please. You have a rare talent.
ベタ褒め作戦だ
Anything else?
Not real.
So,
I look after his security and stuff. And
防
edges.
犯と雑用の担当
secure.
Yeah, you know. Stuff.
Ah, stuff.
雑用ね
We'd like to see Mr. Medovsky.
So, Medovsky
It's about the
씨.
insurance on La Maledictio.
The boss doesn't take callers. I need a good reason to bother them.
I understand, but I think he'll want to speak with us.
What makes what...
La Maledictio, a painting that belongs to him, has been stolen. If he wants his insurance claim processed quickly, then he'll want to speak with us. I think he might be annoyed if he finds out you never even told.
Okay. Hang on, I'll phone him
よ
now.
っしゃボスに電話しろ
Yeah, Mr. Medovsky?
そう、プラス人の女ですね
Yeah. Yes, boss.
ボスボス Yes,
Right, I
boss
will do. You've piqued the boss's interest.
お干渉を示した
That isn't always a good thing. The gate should be open. I'll take you in. Follow me, please. Mr. Medovsky will be right with you,
Well, we're in.
よし
Now,
We'll make him think we're all set to pay out on the policy. See if we can get him to talk.
お
Welcome, welcome.
Good day, monsieur. My name is Nico Collard, and this is my assistant, Georges Tabar.
You are here to discuss La Maledictio.
そうですね
Correct.
I am surprised to see you.
こいつは黒幕か
My agreement with the gallery specified that my ownership should be kept in the strictest confidence. It would appear that agreement has been broken.
A man has been killed, monsieur.
An agreement is an agreement.
ベタ褒めするか
My apologies for disturbing you.
So be it. The loss of a painting is nothing compared to the loss of a life. Ask away.
How did you
絵については
come into possession of La
どんな経緯
Maledictio?
で
I purchased it at auction.
オークションで買った
Did you know
Anni-san,
Henri, the gallery owner?
Oh, purely on a professional basis. My restorer recommended his
絵
gallery.
画修復師があの画廊を紹介してくれた。
Did you ever meet him personally?
No, only via email. I rarely fly. I'm carbon neutral, you know.
飛行機に乗らない。
Very conscientious.
Well, the planet won't save itself.
Do you
No,
have
so- so-
receipts for the painting?
うん。
Of course. I have already sent them to your
君の
office.
住所に送ったんだ。
These things take time to process.
What is there to process? I own the painting. Someone stole it.
うん。
And your company
現金を
provides...
支払う。
I am the victim here.
うんうん。
A state you should. Your
Fifty.
restorer, how does he fit into all this?
Hobbs. He did a little cleaning work on La Maledicción.
簡単な洗浄してもらった。
We have
Oh,
reason to
oh.
believe that the theft was an inside job.
そう、ない
Oh,
わか。
that is terrible. The staff at the gallery were so pleasant to deal with. But I trust this won't delay the insurance claim.
I'm sure matters will be sorted out soon. What connection do you have to Vera Security?
うん。警備会社。
I've never heard of it.
嘘つけい。
There is strong evidence that
Oh, you are beginning.
we are merely doing our jobs, monsieur. We must leave no stone.
I would leave this particular stone
う
unturned.
ん。
I'd rattled him, but I didn't want to push
え
too、
お前
hard.
追い詰めない方がいい。
Of course. We will check out.
I would do that. I think that is enough. When do you expect the claim to be paid out?
保険金、金
It
金
will
金
not
か。
be-
When exact?
Monsieur Medovsky,
Please excuse the interruption.
What is it, Shear?
Hobbs is here.
フォーブス。
Tell him I'm busy.
He mentioned the
お
portfolio,
例
sir.
の募集のことほんと
For pity's sake, can he not just follow simple instructions? Please excuse me for a moment.
the gardener's called Shears?
Yeah, probably not what his mother christened him.
What a creep.
Very clever creep at that.
Hmm,
We got
it was
nothing on him,
very
and he knows
う
it.
んうんうん。
He just brushed off the Vera connection. We need something. I could use Marquez as leverage.
Yeah, it's just one man's word against another.
うん。
So what else?
Let's take a look around. Maybe there's some...
Good idea, Jean.
部屋を調べるか。
Leather-bound classics.
タイプライター。
I should have guessed. Keyboard was Cyrillic.
消える街ってなんだ。シガレットケース。
It was a beautifully inlaid... The catch had... The catch had snapped. The catch seemed...
開けて。
It was a beautifully...
クリップか。
The paperclip just...
そんなにかからない。こう。爪切り
Sadly, the catch would have...
なんだマッチ。マッチ。
The wood would have...
え
It was a beautifully inlaid... That one...
留め金。香水
That would be...
えなんだ
Can you hear what they're saying?
Yes.
You should not have... I made it clear
I wanted to make sure I've got a lot of work to do on it.
This is most inconvenient.
Medovsky's arguing.
That portfolio. Medovsky in Libya. What kind of guy hangs a picture?
The kind who will commit murder.
証明書。
It was a Russian. I wondered why Medovsky displayed.
そうか。キャビネット。キャビネット。
Medovsky had left the cabinet open. On the shelf inside was a business. I picked up the... It read, Wilfred Hobbs, Fine Art Restoration. I made a note of it. Then I put the card back where I'd found it. No point of... The note read, L-cert drawings for you to choose. Now we're cooking. I wondered if the painting could be in the portfolio that Medovsky had taken.
Metal.
I suspected the metals weren't from... Everything was in Cyrillic, except for a number.
全部キリル文字だわ。
1869. It was a thank you note from a Brit. Huh. Medovsky certainly... A Russian... It looked rather...
No,
see a penny, pick it up. Everything was in Cyrillic, except for an 1869.
この文字がなんか怪しいな。これをタイプライターに打ち込むと、ちょっとメモって、よいしょ。これじゃねえのかな。これをタイプライターにちょっと。ほぼそれじゃないか。
It seems Armadovsky has...
It's like my boss said. They...
止め、シガレットケースを開けて、コインで。
By extra was the perfect...
と、タバコ。
Romanovs. Keys are...
勝手に取っていいのか。
Romanovs.
あとは、ない。
Russian.
あとは、キャビネット調べた。
It was locked.
こっちのタイプライターちょっと気になるな。
I should have guessed. Keyboard.
キーファイルズなんだ。
I didn't know. If I'd been able to remember... A-S... Z-X...
キーボード見ないとわからなかったけど。
I tried to...
打てないのこれ。
I didn't know this. If I'd been able...
じゃあショーン。 扉で鍵で開けて、
It was locked.
いいよ。
The study door. Hear anything else interesting?
Hang on.
Listen, Hobbs, just take the portfolio. You are nervous.
Understood.
I do not like questions either.
I noticed a couple of people arriving. Who were they?
They were from the insurance company.
Has the...
Hobbs is going to head up. Whatever's in there is important.
I got Hobbs' address from his car.
Okay, Josh, but
I'm gonna check out the study.
じゃあさ、調べてください。
Wow, there must be millions of dollars.
と、
The drawer was open. But inside, I saw
キャンディの包みかい。
these paintings would have kept a critic in.
椅子。
It was an
机、椅子、灰皿。
the ashtray.
机、
Medovsky. Medovsky.
机。
The desk was magnificent.
灰皿、灰皿。キリル文字。
Filthy habit. The chair was fancy.
葉巻の
Those
切
two
り
little holes were just wood.
口。
I resisted the.
パネルってなんだ。
Those two little holes. I resist. The lettered panels appeared to conceal
この
buttons.
文字の掘られてパネルの下にボタンがあるらしい。 クリップか。
I needed a better.
はい。爪切り。
That wouldn't work.
鍵
That would be.
意味はない。はい。
That wouldn't.
なんだ
The lettered panels.
ボタンがあるらしいけど、どうするの？
The lettered panels. That.
なんだどうすんだこれ。ヒントか。ついに。タイプライターを調べて、ちょっと待って。ヒ ヒント見てあんまりよくわかんなかったな。タイプライターで。
I should have guessed. I didn't know. If I'd been able to... I tried to That... But after... Russian... Leatherback... Medovsky had left... It was a thank you note. Huh. Everything was in 18...
タイトルページ。タイトルページ。メダル
I suspected... Everything was in 18... Everything was in 18...
切れる文字のやつわかんない。
I should have guessed. Keyboard was Cyrillic. ASD... ASD... G or F?
ASD...
AS... I figured that had...
ベースキー。
ZX... ZX...
どういうこと
AS...
I
didn't know... If I'd been able to remember... ZX...
俺もわかんねえんだけど、これ。
AS...
ちょっと待って、どういうことだ
The lettered panel. Those two little holes. I resisted the lettered panel.
ヒントちょっと、もうちょっとわかりやすいヒント。机の該当するパネルを押そう。タイプライターを調べて、ヒントを見てもよくわかんねえという、この。8、6、9を見つけ出そう。その文字を書き留め、机の該当するパネル。
Filthy habit. The chair was The lettered pen. The lettered.
どういうことだ
The drawer. But in.
タイプライターで、
Russian. Medovsky. Leather-bound.
1869を調べ
Should have guessed. ZX. I needed a keyboard for reference.
待って、キーボードみんな。ちょっと待って。キーボード。1869のキーボード。キーボード。え
I didn't know the
文字はわ
symbol.
からないんですけど。
If I'd been able... I didn't know the symbol. If I'd been able... I didn't know... If I'd...
どこ押すのスペースキー。
I figured that had to be...
どういうこと？
It wasn't... Now... It wasn't... Now wasn't the best time to call Rickenbacker.
なんだヒントを見てもわかんない。どういうことだ
ZX. I needed a keyboard. ZX.
キー配列。
ASD G or F?
ASD なんだわかんねえ。
I didn't know if I'd been able to ASD
S が取れた。
ZX. I needed a keyboard for...
どうして
I figured that had to be... AS...
ちょっと待って。ヒント。タイプライターのキリル文字だ。タイプライターを調べて、
Medovsky. Russian. Leather-bound.
わかんねえ。
Medovsky. The note read, it was Hobbes's business. Everything was in Cyrillic, 1869.
1869をどうすんだ
It was a thank you note from... Huh. It was a...
1869を押すのかな
Medovsky in Libya. I should have guessed. Keyboard.
1?
I tried to I tried to remember how that row of keys read on a US keyboard.
US キーボードの配列なんだ。
I didn't know this. If I'd been able to remember the layout of a US keyboard, I might have been able to figure it out.
を押せばいいんだけど、すっげえわかんねえ。
I didn't know the symbol. If I'd been able... I didn't know... If I'd been... ZX...
蹴れる文字ってわかんねえ。
ASD... I didn't know the symbol. If I'd been able to remember...
ちょっと待ってよ。ニコさんに話しかけると。
Nico? Shh. Nico? Shh.
ほほほほ。D。蹴れる文字。
The lettered panels appeared to conceal buttons. That wouldn't work. That was never... That wouldn't work. That was... I needed a... That was... The lettered panels. Those two little holes, I resisted. I needed...
葉巻を取ってくるとか違うか。葉巻をと。
Roman.
ちゃうな。一貫わかんねえ、ここらへん。
I should have guessed.
手紙。
That would be...
作業。クリップ。
That would...
爪切り。爪切り。
That... I should have guessed.
ヒント見ても分かんないとやばいな。1869年刊行。 キル文字の1869を見つけ出そうキル文字の1869を見つけ出そう。1869を見つけ出そう。
I didn't know this. If I'd been able to remember, I didn't know this. If I'd been able to remember the layout of a US keyboard, I might have been able to figure it out.
いや、US キーボードの入るってないね。ちょっとわかんねえ。どれだそもそも。
I tried to remember how that row of keys read on a US keyboard.
あ、どうも。一応キーボードでびっくりマーク。あ、そうなの？ということは、
ZX。ZX
で
AS
1869を押してちょっと待ってその文字を書き留め机の該当するパネルを押そうすまん、ヒントをもらってるのに俺全然わかんねえ。これで1869をタイプラットを調べて見つけ出そう。その文字を書き留め机の該当するパネルを押そう。ほうでびっくりマークを押して
ZX
押しても何もなんねえんだけどこれ
ZX
どういうことだ。で机のパネルをそういうことか。
Large
ちょっと待ってよ。背面に
Large Cyrillic letters were carved into panels on the side of the deck.
背面パネルにちょっと待って。
The chair was fan.
ちょっと待って、背面パネルってどこだよ。だから椅子じゃね
The ashtray. で、ことは2番目と3番目と4番目と7番目のパネルを押し書類を手に入れよう。2347 2347 2347
23。
A secret drawer popped open.
おう。なんかなんか分かりづらかった。すっげえ。
At last, I was going to discover Medovsky's secrets.
おお。
It certainly wasn't Medovsky. Hey, Nico! I think we've...
Hang on!
やった。ついに進んだ。
A letter from a guy called Gainen.
とりあえずミカポンさんありがとうございました。分かりづらかったというか、俺がアホだっただけかな。
His company, Wolfram, want to purchase La Maledizio. They're offering way over the...
Anything connecting Medovsky to Vera?
ようやく進めた。
Here we go. A lease for Vera's security.
ヒント見てもわかんねえと俺想像やばすぎだったな。
Aha! Then we have the proof we need.
しゃあ重要な書類を手に入れたい。
Hang on, what's this? Expenses for a Mr. Shears. Waterloo Motors, one helmet. These are from Paris. Madame La Trex. Hotel Britannique. Pizza.
Pizza.
Nico. Pizza. I think your friend Shears might just be Henri's killer.
おお、シアーズがアンデを殺したんだ。
Josh, what have we got ourselves into? I just heard the front door close.
メドフスキーが戻ってくる。
Put everything back.
Right.
それから少し後。
He'll never suspect we just ransacked his house for evidence.
Josh, the coin.
Damn, no time. Look cool, Nico. I'll handle this.
I apologize for the lengthy wait. As you can imagine, my time is at a premium.
That's fine, Mr. Medovsky. I think we're almost finished anyway.
そうです。探しは済ましましたよ。
And payment?
Very soon, monsieur. Very soon.
Is there anything else?
メダル。
Nice collection of medals.
I earned them serving my country.
Anywhere interesting?
Chechnya. Ever been?
No, can't say I've had the pleasure.
戦争と平和。
Of course. Printed in 1869. And Tolstoy is the
トルストイ。聞いたことあるな。
Is that a picture?
A deeply.
Well, he certainly left quite an impression on Libya.
メドフスキー。
What brought you?
Oh, an eye for great artists. An appreciation of fine culture.
金の旅もある。正直やの。
You must be upset at the theft of La Maledizio.
なるべくしよう。
Yes, and disappointed that someone would kill for such a minor piece.
So this Hobbs guy, good friend of yours, is he?
No, we simply have a beat. We've been through this already. Now please, if you're quite finished.
Thank you for your time, Monsieur Medovsky.
だもだも。逃げろ。
Well, no pride.
Hobbs' place, right?
ハーブスの家ね。
Got it more. Medovsky's pretty shady, don't you think?
うさんく
He
さい
bought
ね。
our act, though. You make a pretty good insurance man, Josh.
Yeah, who'd have thought it?
よし、そろそろここら
By
辺で終わ
the
ろうか
time
な。
he realizes we're not assessing his claim, we'll have cracked the case and be...
Here's hoping.
霧のいいとこで
Looks like rain.
終わりたい。もう
Come on, let's get that cab.
タクシー。
Taxi!
タクシー。乗ったと。
I think we just stepped off the London tourist trail.
I guess this Hobbs character doesn't like
ホー
visitors.
ブスの家か。とりあえずセーブ入らんかな。
Not the kind of place you'd expect to find a restorer of old masters.
Unless you didn't want to watch.
He's attracted ours. Let's see what...
And let's try and get a look inside that.
え、セーブかかったかなこれ。あ、かかったかかった。とりあえずセーブして、セーブして。あ、そうなのですか。ミカポンさん、どうもお疲れ様です。いや、これはヒント機能あるから結構いいと思いますよ。結構俺もアドベンチャー好きですけど、おもろいですね、なかなか。まあ、こういうゲームあんまりないですからね。それじゃあ終わりたいと思います。お疲れ様でした。